Hello my dear friends, welcome to Life and Beyond. Almost any legendary or successful person you take, they all swear by their mornings and their morning routine. Be it Jim Carrey, Will Smith, Oprah Winfrey, Muhammad Ali or Suze Orman. Today I am here with a book that will give you the insight about the power of your mornings and will give you a powerful morning routine that will change your entire life. The book is The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Everyone wants a level 10 in any area of life you take, be it family, be it career, be it relationship. But as we head through our lives, we tend to accept mediocrity as an inevitable part of our life. We don't believe that we are deserving, we are capable, and that absolute health, wealth, wellness, love, and happiness is possible. This book introduces us a life-changing idea that our outer world is always a reflection of our inner world. Our level of success is always going to be parallel to the level of our personal development. Until we take the time to give ourselves the effort to become the person that we aspire to be, success is always going to be a struggle. As Kevin Bracey rightly said, if you want your life to be different, you have to be willing to do something different first. So firstly, what we need to do is a reality check. What is the life that we are living and what is the ideal life on our terms? If both the answers are matching, yes, you are living your ideal life. If not, what is the problem? The most important problem is that we tend to recreate and relive our past. We believe that what we were is what we are, thus limiting our potential. Out of the 50,000 to 60,000 thoughts that a person have each day, research shows that 95% of the thoughts are the same as that of the day before and that of the day before. So we are living our life as the day goes in the same way as we did in the past. Once you find out that the way you are living is not the way you want to live, then what's the next step? Have a purpose. The purpose need not be to have an ideal career or an ideal amount of money in the bank. A purpose can be anything simple like be loving, be helpful, be smiling always, have a happy family, have good friendships. And you need not figure out your purpose of life in one day. Start a method of trial and error. Take up a purpose. Try it. See if it works for you. If not, change your purpose. But once you fix on a purpose, then try to do it even if you don't feel like doing it. Each of our choice, each of our thoughts, each of our action is actually determining who we are becoming. We tend to believe that if you skip your family dinner, if you procrastinate on a project, if you don't go to work out today, it's just for today, I'll make up tomorrow. But these are not isolating events. All these small events determines who a person I am becoming. Harv Eker cannot be more right when he said, how we do anything is how we do everything. Coming to the crux of the book, Hal Elrod asks us a very relevant question. Why did you get up today morning? It seems very simple, but when you really think about it, is it because you wanted to, or is it because for one reason or the other you had to? He says by getting up early in the morning and setting up a very powerful morning routine, you can change the course of your life into a more fulfilling one. So, how to go about it? The first thing is to set your intentions before you go to the bed on the previous day. It's said that the first thought that you have in the morning is almost always the same as the last thought you had on the previous day before going to bed. So it's our responsibility to set actively and mindfully a positive expectation for the coming morning. Get up 1 hour earlier than you usually get up. And Hal Elrod gives us a set of powerful rituals that you can perform in your mornings to make your mornings, your days, and eventually your lives better. To remember it, he gives us a mnemonic. It's called Savers. So, what savers? Let's see along the way. The S of Savers stands for silence. The life transforming effects of purposeful silence has been demonstrated over and above in a lot of research projects and also in the lives of many extraordinary successful humans. So, what are the things that you can do in this 5-minute bite of purposeful silence? It can be meditation, prayer, reflection, deep breathing, or gratitude. Just spend 5 minutes of your day in the morning in any of these methods of purposeful silence, each being so very powerful on its own. The second ritual of our morning routine is affirmation. It is the repetition of our affirmation that lead to our beliefs. When our beliefs become a deep conviction, things begin to happen. This is what Muhammad Ali said. Whether we know it or not, we are always talking to ourselves. The only thing is that we are not choosing our dialogues. So, our affirmations is always working for us or working against us, depending on how we use it. In his very famous book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill strongly points out the power of affirmations. Also, Henry Ford rightly said, if you think you can or you think you can't, either way you are right. So, spend 5 minutes of your morning in creating positive affirmations. Repeat it with utmost conviction till you believe that it is your reality and it will turn out to be a reality. On this note, this is not only for our mornings. Whenever in the course of the day you see yourself saying something to yourself or people around that I'm not a morning person, I'm very tired, I'm not good enough, this don't look okay for me. Always take a break, take a pause and see, sense what you're thinking. And if you feel like your thinking is not right, then change it. So today, just take a break and write 5 affirmations that you want to be a reality. Make sure that it is not in a one specific area of your life and take your life as such and repeat it for 30 days and see the difference. The third ritual in this very powerful morning routine is the ritual of visualization. So what is creative visualization? It is visualizing the positive outcomes or imagining with pictures the positive outcomes that you want to have in your life. A lot of successful personalities like Anthony Robbins, Bill Gates, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Oprah Winfrey, all of them swear by the power of creative visualization. Make sure you are relaxed, take 5 deep breaths and visualize what you want to happen in your life. Make sure you use all your senses during the process of visualization. See it, hear it, feel it, touch it and smell it. Do it for 30 days and see miracles happening. The fourth ritual of Hal Elrod's powerful morning routine is the very important concept of exercise. As Robin Sharma mentioned in his best-selling book, those who don't have time for exercise will have to make time for illness. A 20-minute of exercise every day morning obviously improves your health but also enables you to think and concentrate better, boosts your confidence and well-being. The hour of Hal Elrod's powerful morning routine is that of reading. Reading is to mind what exercise is to body. As Mark Twain said, a person who won't read has no advantage over a person who can't read. Whatever is it that you want to improve in your life, there are people who have searched for that in the past and have written their countless years of wisdom into a book. Whether you want health, whether you want to attain wealth, whether you want good relationship, whether you want success, whether you want a good career, you name it and it's there. Spend at least 15 minutes of your morning in reading a useful book and it will remain with you for your life. The last ritual in this powerful morning routine is that of scribing, otherwise called journaling. When you get your thoughts out of your head and put it on a paper, you get powerful insights about yourself and your life. There are a lot of methods by which you can approach your journal. It can be a gratitude journal where you can scribble things that you are grateful for. It can be a journal where you record all your thoughts. It can be a journal that monitors the progress of the life that you want to attain. Journaling helps you to attain clarity about what's going on in your life, helps to get ideas about things that you can improve or you can modify. Also, it helps us to have a track on the progress that we are achieving. So, Hal Elrod, in his best-selling book, The Miracle Morning, prompts us to do a reality check to see if what we are living is actually what we aspire for. If not, find out the reasons. Get up early and make a very, very powerful morning routine with the 6 concepts of savers. That is silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading and scribing. It's not mandatory that you incorporate all of these principles in your life. Whatever appears touching to you, make sure that you put it as a part of your morning routine and let's together achieve the results that you always wanted to achieve. So, till we meet again with another beautiful book or another beautiful concept to progress your life, see you, take care and bye-bye.